We are here with May Bradley, the founder and CEO of LOSS, which is Loved Ones Suicide Survivors.
Yeah, now May, we have you here because September is Suicide Prevention Month, and Utah has some scary high numbers. The leading cause of death in Utah, ages 10 to 24, is suicide. Intermountain West is one of the highest suicide rates in the country, and your organization specifically talks about the survivors and how it affects the family. You lost your daughter to suicide.
I did lose my daughter. She was in her 30s in 2010. Actually, her memorial date was yesterday, so this is a very tender time of the year for me. And when we, as a family, went through that, it was absolutely devastating. It's a very, very traumatic bereavement. It's a kind of bereavement that you can't navigate alone because of the level of trauma.
And there's help for prevention of suicide, but for those who survive, like the family members, there wasn't much help for you.
You're absolutely correct. There is billions of dollars being put towards suicide prevention, which, as it should be, we're trying to understand it, we're researching it, we're trying to do the best we can to save people and to help people. But when it happened to us and we went looking for resources to support us through it, it was a desert of information, and so we thought, well, we have got to help other people navigate this kind of grief. And so that's when my family, we got together and we decided that we would put together a nonprofit, and we provide LOSS, Loved Ones Suicide Survivors, provides free, peer-led support groups at 4 locations across the state of Utah. Now, when we started, we only had 1 location, and unfortunately, we're growing.
When this does happen to a family, I mean, the overwhelming shock, disbelief, it's almost, that just gut-wrenching realization. You went through it yourself.
Yes.
And then describe what that's like as you try to help someone go through that, that process.
Well, specifically in our support groups, when we see people show up, we can identify, because we have been through it, and we're a nonprofit. I have a board. We have trained facilitators that help people navigate. That we facilitate these support groups, but we can pretty much tell where they are. We have people come in who are actively suicidal, because that's very common after a loss, that parents or spouses
or siblings
siblings get lost in the fray, are actively suicidal. There's some really interesting data and research about the people who are left behind. We are identified as a segment of the bereavement community, of the grieving community, who are at high risk for negative outcomes, and that really doesn't happen in other kind of what we call more normal grief patterns.
Because there's blame as well.
It's like an onion there. There's a lot of blame. There's a lot of what should I have done, could I have done. It's unbelievable what we go through to try to mitigate and understand, trying to understand the whys of why this happened and why we didn't see. And so, when you're at that point and look at the data suggests that 50% of people who are in the early stages of bereavement from a suicide are 50% at higher risk for suicide. And then we're at higher risk for negative outcomes like depression, anxiety. PTSD is very common because a lot of family members actually found their loved one, and that's devastating. And I actually saw a study that said that bereaved mothers, bereaved by a suicide loss, 10 years out, 80% of them are still suffering from depression. So that means that we need to provide support from the get-go, from the very early stages, because it is so traumatic. There's a crisis going on, and long-term.
And continue, yeah.
And, we talk about prevention a lot, but we focus on postvention.
And prevention.
Well, yes, because these people that are already at higher risk,
right.
We're trying to support them through this crisis.
Well, grief is hard enough
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
complicate it with something like this.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
suicide.
agree.
Okay. And while we have you here, we do have a story that we'd like you to weigh in on as well. As college sports are kicking off this year, we looked into the conversation around mental health and suicide among student athletes. It's apparently a growing problem, and a new study shows it's actually doubled over the last 20 years.
Morgan Rogers, a former lacrosse player at Duke University, died by suicide after her athletic career was cut short by injury. Morgan's mother, Donna Rogers, now runs a nonprofit called Morgan's Message to raise awareness about mental health among athletes. She says the signs were hard to see.
He was pretty vibrant and funny and always around, and just, she loved life. I just wish we could have known. It's scary to think that you could be responsible for helping someone that was in a deep, dark place, but it also feels really good. And it feels like we're doing something that matters.
May, I don't know if you could hear what she said, but just knowing what she's going through, when you hear that mother or understand what she's going through, what goes through your mind?
I think the most devastating loss for a mother is a child. And I'm not saying that one loss is harder than the other. They're different.
Complicated.
They're complicated,
Yeah.
and they're harder to and I would tell her that it never goes away.
Yeah.
It will never go away, but it changes. You learn to build a life around the loss, and if you're lucky, like it sounds to me like she's reaching out and trying to help other people in her situation and help understand it. And I think that's one of my board members, Michael, said, I didn't start to heal until I started helping other people.
That's what's helping you probably as
And
well.
that's what's helped us, because we understand what people are going through and we can reach out. But you know, I feel incredibly guilty saying that, because I've met so many wonderful, wonderful people. And I feel like I have grown through helping them more than I would have just trying to manage or navigate my own grief.
Okay.
So
And-
there is an upside.
Well, then we want to talk about May's nonprofit. It's called Loss, and they have a golf tournament coming up this weekend to raise money. I understand you only have a couple of spots left for the golf tournament,
Yes,
but
we
you
do.
can help. You can help the organization. Scan the QR code there. It'll take you to the website where you can learn more about May's nonprofit and how you can maybe help others or get involved.
Yes, you know, our nonprofit is called Lost, Loved One Suicide Survivors, but our golf tournament is called No Lost Balls.
Right.
And that's not true, because if I could guarantee you that you wouldn't lose any balls, I would be a rich woman. And it's being held this Sunday at River Oaks Golf Course, which is beautiful.
course.
It's so gorgeous. And of course, we're raising funds, and 100% of the funds go to helping the lost programs, because we do have 4 locations that we provide
Right.
grief support groups.
Thank you for the support you're providing.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you, May
you.
Bradley. We appreciate you coming on this morning.